This is Anna here at Chef's Connection, and I am with Ivy Stark today, the corporate executive chef of Dos Caminos restaurants.
Yes.
So, hi.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. So, if you wouldn't mind just kind of filling us in a little bit on the background of what got you into food, where it all began.
Well, it all began, as a kid, cooking with my mom. She was, she liked to cook simple things, and I would often help her. And I just remember having sort of one of those like Eureka moments when I was making potato salad with her for the first time. And I think I was 4 or 5 years old, and we boiled the potatoes and cooled them, and went through the process, and then it became this amazing thing from such a simple thing. And I was like, I love this. This is so much fun. So from there, I progressed to my Winnie the Pooh cookbook, which I credit with my whole career, cooking out of my Winnie the Pooh cookbook every weekend, and then went on to like Betty Crocker's books, and I got Mastering the Art of French Cooking, Julia Child's book, when I was in high school, so started cooking out of that, experimenting on all my high school friends. It was just a sort of natural progression to being a chef.
Yeah. And then you studied culinary in New York, correct?
I did. I studied history at UCLA first.
Right.
And then I came to New York, and what was Peter Kump's, which is now ICE, I went there and learned classic French technique and started cooking Mexican food. I grew up in Colorado. I've always been interested in the culture of Mexico. We took our family vacations there because it was close and it was inexpensive. And I ate my first jalapeno, I think when I was like 5, on a Mexicana flight. On the tray,
Wow.
The food tray. My father gave it to me, an unsuspecting child. Here, take a bite of this. That's another story, but I handled it. So I just loved the culture, and when I had the opportunity to request my culinary externship, I chose to do it at the Border Grill in Los Angeles with Mary Sue Milliken and Susan Feniger, who were sort of pioneers of fresh, contemporary Mexican in the U.S. So.
Yeah.
And it was great, and I stayed there for 2 years.
What are some of the other cuisines that you enjoyed working with?
I've done quite a few. After I worked at the Border Grill, I kind of missed New York, and I wanted to come back and try my hand at a little fine dining, just to learn a little bit more about just the nature of fine dining, and refine my technique and just get better. And so I worked at the Sign of the Dove, which was a legendary sort of French-American restaurant. And I also opened a cutting-edge French restaurant called Sina. I worked at a place called Match that served Pan-Asian food and sushi, so I learned that. I actually opened a restaurant in Beijing where as a consultant, where I did a Japanese raw sushi bar and a continental menu. So, and I had a restaurant, Amalia, that was Mediterranean. So I would say Mexican is closest to my heart, followed pretty closely by Mediterranean food. But I think I've worked with it all just to learn a little bit of everything.
Yeah.